This 13-page internal affairs report details how Traffic Officer Michael Fallon ultimately resigned in March, but not before he admitted to completely fabricating traffic stops that never existed.
I can't tell you why someone would engage in this type of misconduct. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Speaking only to Fox 61, Hartford Police Chief Jason Thody.
It's never good to find something like this.
An annual audit of records finding that during a 4-week period, Traffic Officer Michael Fallon overreported 195 traffic stops, 31 tickets, and completely fabricated 33 traffic stops, even entering a false arrest warrant.
We quickly, called over to the court, had that warrant vacated.
When confronted, Fallon said, quote, he didn't want to disappoint his supervisors with a limited amount of activity.
And that's just no excuse.
The internal affairs investigation went on to discover that during traffic stops, Fallon incorrectly reported the driver's gender 12 times and their race 19 times. He also failed to properly tag evidence and failed to properly operate his body camera. The good news, Hartford's policies and procedures created to catch this misconduct worked.
We have processes in place to find it quickly and address it aggressively.
Admittedly, Hartford PD is still working to streamline data reporting and record processing. They're one of the only departments still on a hybrid paper-based system.
We had to be one of the last departments in the state and maybe even in the country to go to a digital system, and we do still have paper reports.
Ken Brown of the state's Racial Profiling Prohibition Project monitors traffic stop data statewide. He told Fox 61 a lack of officer credibility can have far-reaching consequences, including impacting court cases.
It's why it's drilled into them from day one when they're hired and they go through that police academy. Whatever you do not lie.
But for their faults, Hartford is also unique in that it's not just the police policing themselves.
And I think they're the only city in Connecticut that has their own inspector general.
Hartford police say this was an isolated incident involving only Officer Fallon, but his violations were so serious that Hartford police have moved to decertify him, meaning that he wouldn't be able to work in law enforcement anywhere in the state. Reporting outside the Hartford Public Safety Complex, Matt Caron, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.